How's the tour? How you doing, man? You feeling all right?
Yeah, thank you for asking that. I appreciate it. We go pretty hard. I mean, we're obviously doing what we love, and so I think people can forget that when you do what you love, you don't clock out, you know, like, but it's okay because I love what I do, and I'm here, and I'm living my dreams, and so I'll do it from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. But I also don't listen to myself when I know I need to stop. I'll just run myself into the ground, man. So I appreciate you asking me. I actually feel good. I had a couple days off to write in Nashville. CMA Fest was insane, and the CMT Awards and everything, and I played Seth Meyers that week, so I was in New York, and it was just a crazy week. But it's good to be back out on the road and playing some festivals this summer, and I'm feeling good, man. Life's good. It's sun's shining, and good music is playing. So
I got to tell you, your songs, your music resonates with me because I'm kind of a living a heartbreak to heartbreak kind of guy myself.
I love that.
Did the music actually, was it able for you to get past all of that heartache because of the way you were writing?
Yeah, for sure. I think that I wrote because I needed to get through it, or that's how I found to cope, or therapy or whatever, with not just heartbreak but just hardship, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like, and eventually, like in the beginning, I didn't do it because I wanted to be heard, or I wanted to make money, or I wanted to play shows. I just did it for myself, selfishly, in my room. And then you know, I've always been a musician, but I've been in bands and different things, and rock bands and all this different stuff, and eventually these songs I was writing on my own kind of were more fulfilling to me, and I wanted to share them with the world. And so in the beginning, they helped me get through the things that were hard in my life, but then they became this way for me to help other people as well. So yeah, I'm thankful for that.
Well, it's helped me a lot, man, so thank you for writing.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, JT.
Absolutely.
Thanks, dude.
What do you like to do when you're not performing other than write?
Great question. I always have a couple things that aren't music. It's hard, though, because 95% of my life is performing or writing or music related. But I love to golf. I love golfing. I try to do it once a week if I can. It's one of the only things that takes me away from the music. Otherwise, I'll just, like I said, keep working. Other than that, I love to cook. Yeah, I love cooking. I went to culinary school before I moved to Nashville, and so I realized it was more of a hobby than a career, but I still enjoy it a lot. And it's another thing it's a creative thing that you do for other people that makes them happy, and that's kind of what music is too. So
absolutely,
golfing and cooking and writing songs, even though that's kind of a cheating answer because it's still music. But yeah.
Well, as long as you're not writing songs while you're golfing, I think it's all right.
Man, you'd be surprised, because when I go out with my songwriter friends, you can't help it. You just start talking about it, and something comes up, and you don't want to waste that inspiration, you know? So you start writing it down, you start singing melodies into your phone, and
absolutely,
you can't get away with it, or can't get away from it, and I don't think I ever want to. So
well, I hope they keep coming, man, because I love your music.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Two really easy questions for you. What's your all-time favorite movie?
Movie? That's a hard question. I'm such a geek, but I love Lord of the Rings. I'm such a Lord of the Rings guy. I mean, there's this kind of quirky, geeky thing about it, but if you've read the books or if you know the story, just the fact that, you know, this guy created this language and created this world, and I'm going off the deep end here, but it's just pretty fascinating to me, and I've watched it since I was a kid. I think everybody should watch those movies once in their life at least.
Absolutely. And final thing, what's one thing on your bucket list?
One thing on my bucket list is to go to Japan. Yeah, I've always been obsessed with Japanese art and culture and food. I have all my tattoos are traditional Japanese tattoos, and there's something about the discipline and the respect that they have in their culture that just kind of intrigues me. And so one day I'd like to go over there and see what it's all about.
Excellent. Well, make sure you write songs from over there.
Absolutely. Yeah, maybe I can get them to play a show or something over there, and then it'll make sense. We'll have an excuse to do it, you know.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Devin, thanks for coming by, brother.
Thank you, JT. Appreciate you, dude.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you finally, dude.